The most alarming sound in a home is often the moment it falls silent. On a warm evening, a mug is set on the counter as a kettle hisses and a porch light hums. A phone buzzes once, then rests on its charger. She steps outside to meet a ride that has arrived just a little early. Later, the door is found ajar. The dog never barked. The entire world feels off by a single crucial thread. This is what investigators call the quiet pivot, the precise instant when the ordinary becomes sinister. The last known movements sketch a map you can almost hear. Footsteps fading down a hallway, a phone abandoned mid-charge. What small permission does a predator wait for? Sometimes it is a goodbye that looks voluntary, a choice concealed inside a familiar habit, until the absence is finally truly seen. Our task is not to build a myth, but to stay with the evidence hidden in plain sight. Today, doorbell cameras blink and location services hum, yet we still miss the moment the world goes quiet. Rideshare pings and calendar alerts promise a network of safety. But these same signals can be studied, their patterns bent. A car arriving a few minutes ahead of schedule can be enough to alter a life forever. You hear the ticking clock, the soft hum of the refrigerator. And then, no answer. We listen closely, because these cases are not relics of the past. They are happening now, inside familiar walls. 2 hours past midnight, the search begins as rain starts to fall. A neighbor in a yellow slicker sweeps a beam of light along a ditch. A deputy calls her name into the wet, heavy air, while a dog snuffs at a patch of crushed ferns. Somewhere in an empty kitchen, a kettle clicks off, its purpose unfulfilled. These first hours are fragile. By sunrise, footprints will have blurred into mud. Investigators race the clock to capture these fleeting moments intact, canvassing blocks and pulling security footage, tracing a digital pulse through a light-night map search.
But what can you trust when the loudest voice is a rumor with 1,000 shares? A shadow on a single pixel becomes a car that never existed. A borrowed hoodie falsely names an innocent suspect. Rumor is a brush fire. It races ahead of the facts and burns them to the ground. And so the real work is slow. Verify, rewind, listen again. For the families, life becomes an unbearable pause. In the hallway, the porch light stays on. The mug on the counter still holds the faint scent of mint. Each phone call lifts them, then lets them down. An entire town changes its routines around the absence, more careful, more alert. And beneath that caution, the need remains the same: to look without causing more harm. We must center the missing, not the mystery. We must not stage their pain or fill the silence with guesses. Ask permission. Guard their privacy. Share only what helps. Today, our phones log our every step, and our feeds magnify every mistake, making our responsibility sharper than ever. The goal is not to scare, but to prepare. Because even as the map of what we know tightens, a sound we almost missed is about to change everything.